through here, and we're coming from the cemetery, so everybody talk real quiet. You guys know I have a thing for cemeteries. This is one of the little mausoleums. This is at Mount Muncie, which is also the cemetery that, I live at Dr. Weaver's house. He was instrumental in starting this. As a matter of fact, he's got a big gravestone over there, and we'll go look at it sometime because it's just a neat thing in the fact that underneath it are some empty mausoleums that people don't know about. So it's kind of neat because I do know about them underneath there. And you have to go through the woods, through the wooded area, and down a little hill to get to it. But there are some empty mausoleums underneath his grave site. But here it's just like I say, this is another one of my favorite places. I don't know if you can see all the way over there, but that's the National Cemetery. You can see from here also through all the gravestones. And I'm just smoking one of my little cheap pipes, one of my car pipes. In it is actually proper English because that's what I had. I was smoking it in Tom Carell's pipe, which I also have with me. I also have snuff with me and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, what I actually am doing is I wanted to show you a couple of Yabos. And I went swimming, and then when I got done swimming, I went over to the post office and picked up a couple boxes. Now, I got some stuff of my own, some silly charms that I just got, which are just hilarious. But I got a package from Cowboy Chris. I had just recently sent him just a few little goofy things, and he sent me back a note that said, I thought you might enjoy it. He didn't care for it because it was too strong for him. And it just happens to be something I was already smoking on a video yesterday, or a couple days ago, actually. Some Irish flake. He's just taken a couple little flakes from it, or a couple little slices. It's a full box. He just didn't care for it. And that's kind of what's nice about the YouTube community is if we don't like something, we don't have a problem with sharing it and passing it on and saying, hey, I've seen you smoking this, so I know you like it. Why don't you go ahead and take this because I'm not going to do it. And then, on top of that, I had another box. And that box was this great big box, which was a lot of packing, but I love the packing because it's newspaper. And so, of course, I don't like the obituaries, but I do like to check and make sure I'm not in them. Well, this came from Christian Jeffress, and he's been making snuffs. And so I got some from him, and I asked him if he minded if I shared some with Arts and Clouds. And next thing you know, in the mail, he sent me some big jars of his homemade snuff. So I'm going to have plenty to share. And that's always so nice. There again, it's another one of those things where it must be the tobacco, you think? Smoke gets in our brain and makes us sherry. But we are all Sharons in the YouTube Community Center. Our name should be Sharon or Shirley. Surely you don't mind Sharon. Or Karen. You can't really believe that someone's not caring about that. So, oh well. Off subject, off focus. I'll show you more of this cemetery that I'm sitting in because it really is pretty neat. So I got something from Chris. I got some Irish flake. Thank you, Chris. I got some snuff to help share. It's pumpkin and coffee snuff to share. And then, and this is freaky. I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's just a one piece, no name. It's just really a great big pipe. I mean, that's, like I say, a big fist pipe. If you'll notice, it's never been smoked. The thing is it's drilled right here. So, and the bowl goes much deeper than that. So as far as being a really smokable pipe, it isn't. It's just a piece of art, another piece of art. I'm not going to set it in my bedroom cabinet, though, because I'm afraid that might just freak me out at night. Like I say, it is kind of, I guess, a neat pipe. He was just so excited about finding me a pipe that, you know, because like say I'm the pipe lady here in town, so that sometimes people come in with some of the oddest things. But when I was working today, he came in and brought me say one of the ugliest pipes I've ever seen in my life. We're mates. But this one won't be smoked. But I did want to kind of show off this silly pipe I got today, because like say it is kind of a unique thing, and maybe in the sun it'll be a little bit brighter. When I show you the rest of the cemetery, I'll set this down and I'll show you it too on a headstone so you can see it better. Happy. We'll be continuing this film in just a second. You waiting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is that pipe I was showing you. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you can see the eyes, they glow. And this is from the side. I'm trying not to get in the shadow of it. See, it's a very unusually big pipe. So that's where I was setting in my little mausoleum over there. And then if you look across the way there, that's way too high, isn't it? That big headstone on the corner, which we might go around and look at it, that is Abernathy from Abernathy Furniture and Stuff. And I don't know, can you see my pyramid? One of the pyramids that are here, we have like 4 of them. We also have a square that's on one of its points. I say this is one of the old cemeteries. This still keeps a lot of the old headstones. They don't worry so much about the new ones, although there are some new ones intermixed. For the most part, it's still big, wonderful headstones. I say this is one of the older cemeteries, and show it to you. I want to take him with me to scare off anything, any ghosties see that. They're not going to want to stay. Isn't this nice? It's just a beautiful day. All these quiet people, nobody to bother you. It's just a beautiful day in the cemetery. So happy, joy. I was just sharing my day with you. Have a good day. I told you guys about the cube that's on its corner here at the graveyard.